Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your girl Elisa from StylishCurves.com, and today I'm back with a new video. So today's video is going to be a mini review of MAC's new Prolong with Nourishing foundation. You guys have seen me use the foundation in a previous makeup tutorial, which I will leave a link in the bottom bar for you. But I did just want to give you guys my full thorough thoughts on the foundation. And so if you are interested in hearing about it, then stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's get into this review of MAC's new Prolong with Nourishing waterproof foundation. So this rolled out probably a little over a month ago, and when I saw it in MAC, I was skeptical about getting it because I'm really not that much of a fan of MAC foundations because I feel like they're too red or too orange, and I feel like they transfer a lot. So when I heard about this foundation, I was like, waterproof. So this sounds like something I definitely would at least want to try, especially since summer's coming up, and you know when summer is here, the weather is super hot and you're sweaty, and you can basically almost just not wear any makeup because it's not gonna last past like 30 minutes. So I said, okay, let me give this a try. So I tried to look for some YouTube reviews on it and for shade matching to see, you know, what other shades that, you know, some other brown skin women were getting. So I didn't really see a lot of reviews about it. So I just decided to go into my local MAC and I said, okay, let me see the shade range. So this definitely is in that their normal shade range of like that NW45, but instead of doing like NW45, NW47, NW48, this foundation shade skips from NW45 to NW50, and NW50 is the last and the deepest shade. So when I went in, they were like, oh, you're probably NW45 because that shade oxidizes. Now I heard some people say that all the shades don't oxidize, but NW45 does. Now I feel like when I go into MAC, everyone is always like, you're NW45 for every brown skin girl that comes through. And it's just like, no, everyone's not NW45. So anyway, I said, no, I personally think that would be too light. You know, let me just see the NW50. So I tried the NW50, and I feel like it was the closest match to my skin tone than the NW45. So this is the shade I got, which is NW50. Now what I do like about this particular foundation is that I feel like it doesn't have that really in your face red or orange undertone to it. I do see, I guess it seems a little more cool to me for some reason. You can definitely see orange in there. I just swatched it on my hand. You can definitely see the orange in there, but I kind of just feel like it just wasn't as bold as, you know, like the Studio Fix Fluid is. So that is what made me want to try it even more. Then just the feel, the creaminess, like this foundation is so creamy and it's very lightweight, and then it's also very pigmented, as you can see. Just from that little swatch, like I can really blend this all out on my entire hand. And that's what it looks like. The next thing I like about this foundation is that it literally lasts all day. I've had this on my face for 10 hours and my makeup was still looking, like my makeup went from like an A to like a B, but it was still good. And what I also liked is that I wore this foundation more so on the hot days that we did have here in New York City. I don't know what's going on now, but we did have some warm days, and so that's the day, those are the days that I chose to wear this foundation. And like I said, it literally lasted on my face all day for a good 10 hours. I probably had to blot like one time because I'm oily. So, and even the blot, I didn't even really need to do it. It was just like, you know, let me just go ahead and blot my shiny nose and forehead. So what I did like is that it definitely lasted long, and it definitely was more of like a repellent against my oils trying to break through. Now I haven't tried to see if it was waterproof, like I didn't like splash water on my face. So that I don't know and can't attest to. But what what I can't stand by. So I don't know if it's waterproof, but what I do know, it was definitely a repellent against my oils trying to break through, and even the days that it was really warm that I was beginning to perspire, it definitely held it back, and it did not, like, I didn't see any foundation like running down my face or, you know, melting off. So I'm gonna give this foundation a thumbs up. I do wish they had more colors. Some people, I've saw some brown skin girls say instead of the NW, they got like the NC50 or the NC45. So I would say if you're going to try it, definitely go in and try at least 3 different shades. Try the NW45, try the NW50, and then even go ahead and try the NC shades just to see what you find is a better match to your skin tone. This definitely blends out well, as I showed you on my hand. And what I also like about it too is that it just makes your skin look very flawless. Like the pigmentation in it is just like, for it to be so lightweight, it's surprising to see how pigmented it is. So for it to be lightweight, it really just gives you a nice skin-like look, and it's a very flawless, nice finish, and it just blended out so well. I love that it's in a tube. I definitely, of course, like many girls, like that pump on a foundation, but I do like the tube. I do like the tube because I feel like it's something I can throw in my bag and use it for touch-ups. I do wish you got maybe a little more for your money. So this, I want to say, was like $32. Yeah, so this was like 32 bucks, and you are getting less than 1 fluid ounce in here. This is 0.84 fluid ounces. So I do wish you were getting a little more product for your money, but I think because the product is so pigmented and it works so well, I'm assuming that's why it's priced a little higher than the Studio Fix fluid, and then it just really works well. So if you are interested in trying it out, I would say definitely try it out if you are oily skin, and definitely if you are looking for that summer foundation. I would totally try this if I were you, which obviously I did. So I'm gonna only use this really when it's hot outside, when it's like that 80-degree and up weather. So I won't be using this as like a daily foundation, but I'll definitely be using it, especially when it's in those, you know, hotter days in the summer. So that's my little mini review about the foundation, and like I said, you saw how easily it blended out on my hand, and look how smooth it looks. So kudos to MAC. This is retailing for $32, and then they also have a pressed powder too to go with this line of foundation, so definitely check that out as well. I did pick that up. I have no clue where it is right now, so I can't even show it to you. All right, so I had to go and get the pressed powder just to show you guys. So this is the Prolong Wear Matte Pressed Powder. This is new as well. It came out with the Nourishing foundation. And so this is just in the shade Dark Deep, and it's just a simple nice pressed powder. What I like about it is that, one, it's lightweight. It's not heavily pigmented. I'm trying to swatch it so you can see. It's really not that pigmented, which I'm actually okay with. I just swirled it around a couple times so you could see it. And I like the finish that it gives on my makeup. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, then you have seen me talk about using this, and you've seen possibly the latest photos of a full face for me, and I almost always use this as my pressed powder, and I definitely make sure I use these two together. I like the finish that this gives along with the foundation. And this pressed powder, I want to say, was 29 bucks. Yeah, it was like 29 bucks. So I thought that it was cool that they came out with a pressed powder, so you don't always have to use the mineralized skin finish. So I'm a fan of this. And then what I do like is that it doesn't run and crumble off of your face. It definitely lasts. I would say this lasts probably between a good 7 to 8 hours. By the end of the day, it's like, okay, I can start seeing it maybe at my hairline, getting ready to, like, you know, run down my face, but it really doesn't run down your face. It is really gives a nice finish, and then it also does last for a good 7 to 8 hours. And as you can see, it doesn't even what it is like, it's just nicely finely milled pressed powder. So that's the pressed powder that I was talking about. So definitely check this out. Thanks so much for watching my quick mini review, and remember to subscribe to the Stylish Curse channel, and don't forget to check out the blog stylishcurse.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.